Okay, AI scientists, scholar, practitioner, leaders, we are back for our lecture 3 of 4 for our week 3 in our Transforming Business with AI, section MSAI 599 B01 for the summer 2025's second buy term. Now, I just want to follow back up on our previous lecture 2 of 4 for the week 2 in regard to our second case study. Okay. Now, remember that second case study was all about Starbucks personalized marketing. And I just want to make sure that we was crystal clear on those 4 items that I wanted to make sure that we had to make sure that we got all squared away. And like I said, looking at you guys is case studies from last night and this morning, many of you nailed it, especially in the phase 1 part. There was, again, 4 areas, not 4 phases, and I might have inadvertently said in the lecture 2 of 4. But in phase 4, there was 4 areas that I wanted to look at in phase 1. Okay, so first, you had to make sure you choose the correct data set from Kaggle, as I mentioned. Second, you had to explain why you chose that data set and give a brief introduction of that business. Thirdly, in that phase 1, you had to facilitate Kaggle Data Explorer. You had to analyze the data first. And then with that, you had to discuss the data and its attributes by exploring the data set. Make sure you had everything that you needed as far as attributes in that data set. And then lastly, out of phase 1, you had to estimate what the business issues could have been based on the data attributes that you received. Okay. The project proposal document should be well written. You guys know that. Make sure you take your time, make it really high level, very scholarly work, because that's what we do at the doctorate and or graduate level. And you make sure you prepare your report by the following format. And I gave you those format things that I wanted to see in your overall case analysis. Data should be brief description of the data, links to the data file, and why you selected the data, right? The initial data analysis. I seen that. So I can't wait to really grade these assignments. Like, I did a good sample size this morning and last night. And I wanted to make sure that you guys had those little areas of emphasis that I outlined to you in the assignment, in the case analysis assignment. And I also wanted to see the estimated problems, right? And then last but not least, you guys know that it's all about the in-text citations and references, a minimum of 3, as always. So those little things, I just wanted to touch base on that before we move into now our week 3 material. That second case study, all about Starbucks, their personalized marketing strategy. So I hope you guys really like that. And I think you did. As I mentioned, you guys had a couple of questions. So that shows me that you was really vested and, again, very engaged. Okay. Now, let's look at our this week's material for the therefore mentioned week 3. Okay. Now, here in week 3, guys, it's going to be a continuation over from week 2. And I've really liked that because I want to make sure that everything that you guys are grasping, that you can further and expand on it, right? Really expound. So I'm really all about that. So when you look at the overview for this week, it's going to be, when you guys get into the assignments, it's going to be about the focus of AI and how it is actually improving customer service, as well as making sure that you guys understand that it's really an important aspect of any business, the customer service piece, that is. This week, you're going to be learning how AI technology can collect and analyze data to provide a faster, more consistent, and effective customer service overall experience. You will be able to discuss the importance of customer service and how AI technology can help companies improve their customer service bandwidth. Then you're going to be examining the various AI applications in customer service such as automated voices and chat box robots, which can actually provide fast and accurate responses to customers' inquiries. You're also going to be covering the advantages of using AI in customer service, including increasing customer loyalty and improve operations within the business. And then finally, we're going to be exploring the possible future implementations of AI technology in customer service and its potential impact on our daily lives. Okay. Now, additionally, we're also going to be exploring the impact of AI and financial technologies in financial services industry. We will be examining how the digitization of data has transformed financial services and how companies can use big data and AI to enhance their business strategies. We will delve into the role of AI and machine learning in the development of fintech, which is financial technologies, and how they have revolutionized investment decision making. We're also going to be analyzing how emerging technologies have made it easier to predict insights into future market performance and how this has enhanced firms and investors' abilities to make more economically sound investment decisions. Moreover, we will discuss how AI technologies have helped financial services companies improve efficiencies, increase profits, and create value for their clients, and how this increased their overall competitive advantage. We will also be exploring Kane's really strong challenges and opportunities associated with the implementations of AI in financial services. So that's a deep overview of this week. And as you can see, this week 3 is going to be very challenging. So again, take great notes. And that overview that I just pretty much conveyed to you, you will see it on the content for week 3. That's your opening overview for this current week, guys. So take your time, go back and read that yourself and do a good comprehension of that. Take notes of that overview because there's a lot there. That's why I want to make sure that I orally present it to you so you can go ahead and get a good grasp of it. Because again, this week is going to be a very solid and well put together week for you. Okay. So let's get ready to really indulge and really get a good understanding of everything that I want. Okay. So that was the overview. Now, just like last week, I got some deliverables that I'm expecting. Okay. So by the end of this week, or by the end of the module, this week's module, you'll be able to understand the relationship between customer service, marketing, and sales, and how here in week 3 that AI can be used to improve customer services. Number 2 of the 9, you're going to be able to identify key AI technologies used in customer services, including deep learning, support vector machines, natural language processing, and hybrid AI systems. Okay. Thirdly, you're going to be exploring the main features and applications of AI in customer services, such as collaborative filtering, recommendation engines, customer profiling, and customer churn analysis. Fourthly, out of 9, you're going to be able to understand the basics of natural language processing, which is NLP, if you guys ain't familiar with that acronym, and its use in AI for customer services. Number 5, You're going to be able to analyze the benefits and limitations of AI in customer service, finance, and operations, while being able to provide insights on how organizations can maximize the value of AI to drive business growth and success. Number 6 of 9, you will be able to explore the evolution of AI in the financial sector. So this whole week, you're going to really be engulfed in finance. So the financial sector is going to be very important to make sure you guys truly understand the baseline and evolution of how AI has been an integral part to the financial arena. Okay. So number 7, you'll be able to understand various AI technologies that can be used in financial services, right? Including ML, artificial neural networks, decision analytic networks, robo advisors, and others, okay? Number 8, explain key features, okay? Now, this is the key, guys, for this week 3. You should be able to explain key features of AI applications in finance. As long as you take great notes, look at my visual aid, those videos, lecture videos that I provide, read the chapters, and I'm going to go over it in just a second. You'll be good on being able to explain features of AI applications in finance, such as investing banking, personalized finance, credit management, loans, and lending. Okay. And then also asset management, fraud detection, and regulation compliance. Okay. And then the last thing of my deliverables, 9 of 9 for this week 3, you're going to be able to identify future trends and developments in AI for core business functions and provide recommendations for organizations to prepare for and adopt to those respective changes. Okay. So those are my 9 deliverables, guys. You're going to be able to knock it out the box. Just make sure you take good notes from this oral lecture that I'm providing, the lecture videos that I'm going to give you as well, and your lecture readings that we're going to talk about in just a second, because you will all be good to go. Okay. So again, the lecture readings for this week are from, drum roll please, da-da-da, chapters 6 and 7 from our artificial intelligence, okay? Our book for business, artificial intelligence for business. And of course, we know that it's by Chan, Hogabone, and Chow, okay? So just make sure, guys, when you're reading chapter 6 and 7, please, please, please do take excellent notes. Again, this is a cumbersome week, and I don't want you to miss anything. If you just read the chapters, and I know we say we can retain everything, and we do, but it's always advantageous to take notes because there's a lot coming at you this week. So take your time. Again, go to a nice little spot that you're comfortable with, where you have privacy, and for each of those chapters, 6 and 7, take excellent notes, and you'll be good to go. Okay. Now, I like both of those chapters because the chapters are really granular from the author's perspective. They do a great job in presenting the material. Okay. So, chapter 6 is all about the artificial intelligence for customer service. That's all I'm going to tell you because I want you to read the chapter. And then you guys should know what chapter 7 is going to be about, right? We just talked about it in our overview and the deliverables, finance, right? So it's all about AI and finance for chapter 7, and then chapter 6 is all about AI in business. So you'll be good to go, guys. I've really laid it out for you to be successful as always. And then last but not least, as far as some great materials that you can use for this week 3, you're going to have NLP. We just talked about the natural language processing. That's your first lecture video. Your second lecture video is NLP processing. It's a tutorial. And then your third one that I gave you is the artificial intelligence in finance. It's a class 3 overview. You're going to really appreciate that, okay? So that's all your material, guys. Your learning material along with this oral lecture. You got your your lecture video, and your lecture videos is the three of those, and then your lecture readings for chapters 6 and 7. Okay, alrighty. So when I come back, we'll talk about the